I want to thank Time for Truth for organising today's protest to express the opposition of families, yet again, to the British Government Legacy Bill, which is being debated today in the British House of Lords. My name is Nicole McKeown, the granddaughter of Frankie McKeown, who was murdered 50 years ago by the British state in July 1972. My granda was on his way to open a shop in West Belfast. When removing part of the barricade on the Shaws Road to get to the shop, he was shot twice by a member of the British Army. No medical assistance was offered by the British Army platoon, despite requests from a gathering crowd, and my granda had to wait for over 20 minutes until an ambulance arrived. Our family, like so many others, lost so much. Families who now see the British government pulling down the shutters on their campaigns with their Legacy Bill. The Legacy Bill is evidence that the British government have much more to conceal and cover up from their dirty war in Ireland. Be in no doubt, the British government's Legacy Bill is about amnesties for state forces, denying investigations, avoiding accountability and cover-up. At its core, this Legacy Bill prioritises the demands of the British military lobby above those of the victims. This bill is about the British Cabinet denying us our basic legal rights, and as such represents a full frontal assault on basic legal processes and the administration of justice. So let this be clear, this bill is unworkable. It will not deliver for victims and survivors. It is in breach of the Good Friday Agreement, and it is incompatible with international human rights obligations. But that is the price that the British government is prepared to pay to protect those in Downing Street who know the extent of collusion and state murder, because it was they who planned it. We are here today, once again, to protest at the denial of our basic legal rights. Chris Heaton-Harris and the British Prime Minister need to hear that we will not allow our rights to be cherry-picked or traded by any British government. They must now bin this flawed legislation without further delay and return to the Stormont House Agreement. Just last week, the European Association of Lawyers for Democracy and Human Rights published their report hitting out at the flawed Legacy Bill and added their voice to calls for its abandonment. We all know that this solo run on legacy is the action of a rogue state, a state that fears independent investigation, scrutiny and oversight. The British Prime Minister needs to hear that this bill is unworkable, and it cannot be made workable under any circumstances via amendments which amount to no more than elaborate window dressing. The fact is simple. The Legacy Bill is not human rights compliant, and